Hello friends, you are watching This is Awesome Videos, and today we are going to solve some past year JEE problems. Okay, so why we are doing this? First of all, we are solving some past year JEE problems from last 3 to 4 video lectures. Why we are doing this? Because we cover almost 40% of the mathematical area, and now I try that you people, you student, please repeat this, because without any repetition, without any revision, you are not going to solve any problem or any easy problem in JEE mains. Okay, so let's see the first one of the today. It's from AEEE 2008. In the last video lecture we solved some problems of AEEE 2009. Today we are going to solve some problems on AEEE 2008. So this all the topics which we are solving the problems we covered in the topic lecture. So those students who are watching this first time, please go to the videos. Okay, you will find some good examples on the each and every chapter. This is the first question. The differential equation of the family of the circle with fixed radius 5 units and center on the line y is equal to 2 is. Now this is a good question. What they say differential equation of family of the circle. Now we all know that the basic equation of the family of the circle is x minus a whole square plus y minus b whole square is equal to r square, where r is a radius and a comma b is the center. Now what they say r is equal to 5, that means radius is equal to 5. They say y is equal to 2, that means the center is on y line but the x coordinate is not fixed. So let x coordinate say h, x coordinate say h, and y coordinate is 2. Y coordinate is 2. Okay, so x coordinate is h and y coordinate is 2. This is my center, h comma 2. Now put that in the basic equation. So we have x minus h whole square plus y minus 2 whole square is equal to r square, that means 5 square, that means 25. Now what is the meaning of differential equation? That means in the differential equation we don't have any arbitrary constant. Here we have only one arbitrary constant, that is h. So just remove that and get the answer. So first of all, let's differentiate this. So if we differentiate this, we have 2 of x minus h plus 2 of y minus 2 dy by dx is equal to 0. Now what is x minus h? X minus h is equal to 2 gets cancel out, and x minus h is equal to minus of y minus 2 dy by dx. Now to eliminate this arbitrary constant h, just put this x minus h in the first equation, in this equation. So what we have? We have y minus 2 whole square dy by dx whole square plus y minus 2 whole square is equal to 25. Okay, so what we have? Y minus 2 whole square dy by dx, that means y dash square is equal to 25 minus y minus 2 square. This is my answer. So answer option number 3, y minus 2 square y dash square is equal to 25 minus y minus 2 whole square. This is my answer. Very easy sum, but still easy sums are asked in paper, but students are not going to solve that. Student don't find the idea how to solve that because they don't do a proper revision. Okay, let's see one more. This question is particularly from the chapter of differential equation, and this is a very good question from area under the curve. We solved pretty good questions on that, so please watch that video topic lecture. Okay, what they say, the area of the plane region bounded by the curves x plus 2y square is equal to 0 and x plus 3y square is equal to 1 is equals to. Now I already told in the topic lecture that in this type of question, in area under curve, the very important thing is graph. If you draw the right graph, you solve at least approximately 60% of the problem correctly. Integration is very easy. You just need to draw a correct graph. Now see, x plus 2y square is equal to 0. That means y square is equal to minus x by 2. See, minus x by 2, that means it belongs to the negative side of x, and minus x by 2, that means the origin must be 0 0. So this graph, this is the graph of x plus 2y square is equal to 0. Now here y square is equal to 1 minus x by 3. Y square is equal to 1 minus x by 3. That means origin is shifted at this point. If you don't know about that, just put here y is equal to 0. So we have x is equal to 1. So let we have 1 comma 0, that is origin. Okay, now which points they intersect? To find that, just evaluate x both the side and you will get that point minus 2 comma 1 and minus 2 comma minus 1. Simple. This is the very simple stuff, and we have to find the area bounded by this two region, that means this two area. This graph is very easy to draw. Now how to evaluate the sum? Okay, see here, we have this limits. This is my axis. Okay, we have this limit 0, here it is 0, 0 to 1. Okay, so we have this limit on the x-axis, so we have dx. So for dx we multiply it with y, so our equation is integration of y dx. Okay, we all know that our equation is integration of y dx. Now let's see integration of y dx. Now what they say, this area between these two region, now see, this is the upper part, this is the lower part. So for finding the area you have to do this thing, just find this area upper part minus subtract this lower area, so you have remained with this area, and this is symmetric, so it multiplied with 2. Simple. Okay, understand? Upper area, so you have covered this whole area, then lower area, so you have covered this area, and if you subtract both you have this left. Okay, let's do that. Solving the equation we get the points minus 2 comma 1 and minus 2 comma minus 1. Okay, it's easy, I'm not going to solve that. Now for the integration part, you have 2 here, you have integration limit in dx, so 0 to 1 here, and what I told you, I told you that we have the limits. Okay, so we can have the limits of y here, but we can also have the limits of x here. The limit of x is, see here, it's here, it is 0 to 1. Okay, 0 to 1, so you have this much of area minus this much of area. So if you want, this sum can be solved by two methods. If you want with dx into y, then you can use that method also, and if you can go with y dx, if you go with sorry, it's x dy, if you go with dx x dy, then you have limit from 0 to 1, and you have to subtract this much of area, this, that means x plus dy square minus 1 minus this. Okay, but why then you ask why you are not solving this particular question by using by dx? Because in that we have root of for x we have the root, then we can't get the answer easily because its integration is quite tough, so we go with y. So we have here dy, we have here dy, and it multiply with x. So for x, if we are taking the area on the y region, then you have this part of larger, so that is x plus 3y square minus 1, so x is equal to 1 minus 3y square, I put it down, minus this part, so it is x is equal to 2y square, so minus 2y square, so minus 2y square, so we have 1 minus y square into dy. Now just integrate this, y minus y cube by 3, put upper limit minus lower limit, so answer is 4 by 3. Easy question. Okay, so answer option number 4 is my right option. Again, you can solve this question by both the methods. Both the methods you can solve this sum, but for that you have to do one thing. What? You have to integrate some roots. So we solved it by the x dy. This is a question from indefinite integration, very easy sum. The value of root 2 integration of sin x dx divided by sin of x minus. Here in the integration question, how you are thinking, how people say to me, that all the students say to me, so how we start thinking on the sum. So for that, always think to reduce the denominator area. Here denominator have x minus pi by 4, here in the numerator we have sin x. So how I think, let's do x minus pi by 4 plus pi by 4. So what we have, x minus pi by 4, so I add pi by 4 and subtract pi by 4. Let's do that. Root 2 sin x dx, sin x minus pi by 4, so I add my pi by 4 and subtract pi by 4. Now take this as a one part, this thing x minus pi by 4 as a one part, and this pi by 4 as a one part. Now sine of alpha plus beta, that is sine alpha cos beta plus cos alpha sine beta. Okay, so we have sine of x minus pi by 4 into cos pi by 4. For that, if we separate this, then sin x f minus pi by 4 gets cancelled and we left with cos pi by 4 plus cos of x minus pi by 4 upon sin of x minus pi by 4, that is cot of x minus pi by 4 and sin pi by 4 here. Okay, now cos pi by 4, that means 1 by root 2, root 2 gets multiplied with it and we have 1, so integration of 1 dx. Here also sin of pi by 4 is 1 by root 2, root 2 multiply with it and it gets cancelled, so we left with cot of integration of cot of x minus pi by 4 into dx. Okay, so x dx integration is x plus cos integration, that is log more sine plus c. Plus c must be required because that's indefinite integration. Okay, understood? And this is also a very easy question from AIEEE 2008. Please solve the videos for those students who only preparing for JEE mains. I'm still telling you the level of AIEEE and JEE mains must be same, must at least 90% the level of AIEEE and JEE mains is same for all the subject. So please solve all the questions from AIEEE. That will gonna help you a lot. So if you have any query, ask me in comments. I am going to solve that question and post the video on that. So thank you for watching this video, and if you like this video, don't forget to share it and hit that subscribe button. Thank you.